The Protestant Reformation just started in Hesse. Alright, well, looks like I'm gonna have to move my capital up to the Low Countries soon. Hello everyone, my name is King Kongveal, and welcome back to my royal court here in Europa Universalis 4, where I'm ruling as the King of Aragon. I'm also the ruler of Navarra, Naples, Burgundy, Albania, Bosnia, Castile, Portugal, and Burgundy. Oh, and Provence. I've got so many subjects I can't even keep track of them all. So last episode, we did quite a bit. We gained 3 new personal unions in Burgundy, Castile, and Portugal. We captured most of North Africa. We annexed Byzantium, and we started to, and mostly, integrate Naples. We are also currently at war with Marrakesh and the Mamelukes, and this war is very nearly done. I just need a little bit more to get what I want from them, which is going to be Cyprus and basically as much as I can, which actually now after reloading looks like I can get it. So I just need to call back a diplomat and I can peace out of this war. At the end of the last one, I couldn't quite get what I wanted, but now I can. That is awesome. So today, I will finish this war, and I will likely chill a little bit, get my money back up, get my manpower up a bit more, and wait for the Burgundian inheritance, the horse event where I inherit all of Burgundy. And then I will declare war on France, where I will take these 3 provinces, these 2 provinces, and at least one of these 3 provinces, and maybe both of these if the aggressive expansion isn't too bad, just so I can basically touch up all of my lands. But either way, whichever of these provinces I'm able to take, I will release Toulouse so I can reconquest their cores from France in the future. Other than that, I'll likely do some more expanding. Similar to last time, I'm going to try to do some here in northern Italy. We'll see if that actually happens. I will also fight more over here in Anatolia, Middle East, Caucasia, etc. and try to just expand as much as I can. I'm also going to try to integrate as many of my vassals and subjects as I can, other than Portugal and Castile, because I want them to continue colonizing. And I'll see if there are others that I can diplo-vassalize. Maybe some of these Italian nations, but we'll see. We'll see about that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and recall this diplomat and peace out of this war. There we go, diplomat's back. Let's go ahead and take these provinces. I can't take any money, but I can take the provinces I need. So let's go ahead and peace out. I got the Universal Church event. Without reading all of this, I can try to reconcile with France, remove France as a rival, and gain a bunch of opinion with a bunch of people. Or I could say nonsense and send France a scathing insult instead, gain some prestige, and France doesn't like me. Considering I'm about to go to war with France, I don't want to remove them as a rival, and I don't want to be friendly with them, so no. I can now peace out with Marrakesh, and I'm going to full annex them and take all of their money. The ones that care are the Mamelukes, Ottomans, and Karaman. Done. Even though it's not going to be able to do anything for a while until I get my diplomatic power back up, I'm going to go ahead and start integrating Navarra. Don't know when this happened, but Bulgaria lost this province. That's unfortunate. Navarra has been annexed. So I'm not sure when it happened, but apparently Bulgaria lost this province over here to Crimea. No idea when that happened. Okay, before the -20 diplo relation hit for integrating Naples hits Albania, I'm going to not start annexing Albania because I can't yet. It hasn't been 10 years. Got 1 more year for that. I guess I'll start annexing Bosnia. And there's Naples annexed. So I can take the mission, integrate Naples, which gives me some development in Naples, and some permanent claims on mostly areas that I already own. And I actually need to get an admiral. Then I can take the next mission, the Aragonese Navy, which gives a bunch of modifiers, national manpower modifier, naval attrition, marine force limit, movement on and off of speed. I also get a shipyard and 1 base production in Barcelona, and some permanent claims in Africa that I already own. I also can take Mediterranean ambitions, which gives trade efficiency and aggressive expansion and ship cannons for the next 25 years, and a bunch of permanent claims on other areas that I, again, mostly own. But I'm going to wait to take this till I go to war with France for the aggressive expansion impact. But I can also upgrade to an empire. And there it is, the Burgundy of Duchess dies. Sad news reaches Barcelona today as we learn that our beloved Marie, Duchess of Burgundy, has passed from this life into the next. A sweet and kind-hearted girl and a loving wife to the Trastamara prince, Marie will be sorely missed in the Aragonese court. Marie was a passionate horse rider and accompanied her husband on his routine hunts. But her kind heart and passion for riding could not save her when her 500-kilogram horse fell atop her and shattered her spine. The marriage between a prince of the de Trastamara family and the Duchess Marie I of Burgundy united our nations together in a blissful union. But now that Marie has passed from this life into the next, none are there to dispute our claim to the Duchy of Burgundy. And already the nobles of Burgundy are turning to Emperor Ferran III de Trastamara as their rightful lineage. I could kiss that horse. I inherit Burgundy. And because of that, I am way over army and naval force limit. But I think it's about time. Let's get my armies up and ready to go. And let's set a bunch of provinces of interest. All of Genoa and at least these provinces here in France. Once my armies get up there, I will get ready for war. All right, so before I go to war with France, let's go ahead and take the Mediterranean ambition to get the aggressive expansion impact. Can also get combat piracy, which gives some missionary strength. I can raid coasts. I get coastal raiding range increase and some claims on areas that I mostly control. I also can take Conquer Tunis, which gives me ship trade power modifier, merchant trade power modifier, naval tradition from protecting trade modifier, and permanent claim on areas that I mostly control. I'm also going to enable scootage on Albania so I can annex them basically as soon as I can in this war. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's declare war. I will do a reconquest for that province, and I will call in Austria. I thought about co-belligerating Genoa, but that calls in a bunch of other people. Let's not do that. We'll just try to knock them out and fight them again soon. So let's declare war. Let's get another general, put him over here. Not bad, actually. And we can get my next religious idea, which gives manpower and true faith provinces. It took me like 6 times to say that, plus 10%. I can take Consulate of the Sea, which gives permanent claim on the Ligura area and some islands. These islands, I think. Consulate of the Sea. I get the Consulate of the Sea Tier 3 government reform, which I can place trade posts. I also get trade efficiency plus 10%, global trade power plus 10%, and burghers loyalty equilibrium plus 5%. Good. And it's 1 month until I annex Bosnia, so let's go ahead and start annexing Albania. There's Bosnia annexed. All right, Gelra's out. I can get war reps and a little bit of money. It's 1 down. I'm getting so many rebels, and I can't do anything about it. Doing this war at this point was probably a mistake, honestly. I can get my next influence idea, Diplo Relations plus 1, which also gives my next national idea, Sailor modifier plus 25%, and Land Force Limit modifier plus 10%. Switzerland is out. I'm going to take war reps and a little bit of money. And I'm going to send this army down to start dealing with some of these rebels. Albania has been annexed. I sacked Siena. Do I have any army professionalism? Barely. Let's do such are the rules of warfare. And then let's piece them out. I'm going to take war reps and all their money. I got to take out a loan and get a couple of mercenary companies up down here in Africa to deal with some of these rebels. I can get my final age ability, which isn't going to matter for me. Colonial development boost plus 1. All right, I can piece out Genoa. I can take these islands over here off of Anatolia and what they've got in Crimea. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I can take my next religious idea, missionary strength plus 3%. That'll be nice. I can get military tech 9, which gives new infantry. Let's go with this one here. All right, I can go ahead and peace out. I can't get the war reps that I want, but, you know, I'm getting the provinces I want. That's the main thing. So let's just go ahead and get the heck out of this war before I completely destroy my economy and my country. So, done. There we go. And before I do anything at all, Provence already has the provinces I want them to have. So I now need to release Toulouse from, I think, these two provinces both. Yep. There we go. So I can fulfill a mission, humiliate Provence. I get a bunch of claims on Savoy, Languedoc, Guyenne, Gascony areas. I also get Toulon gets the Toulon dockyards, which until the end of the game gives local ship costs minus 10% and local ship repair plus 20%. Nice, nice. So now I need to get my army under control. So I need to get rid of about 30 troops. Well, here's 25. So let's just disband that army. And then I'll get rid of some of these horses here. Still losing a bunch of money, but a lot of that's fort maintenance and interest and fleet maintenance. I'm way over fleet maintenance too. Yeah, let's get rid of all of these. And those. And those. Now we're only 15 over. Now my army is at land force limit, so that's good. Still 15 over fleet limit. Now I'm just 6 over. So I'm only paying 0.59 ducats extra. So yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. And let's disable some of these forts. Try to save a little bit more money. Unless I could probably get rid of some of these forts. I also want to give Provence this province here. I don't want to core it up is the only reason. I'll let them do it. And we are now back to making money. Very nice. I really need to get my inflation under control. That is a problem. But for now, chill a little bit, get my manpower back up, get my money back under control, and then think probably going to hit the Ottomans next. This is like the 5th time I've had Serbian separatists raise up in Kosovo. It's really starting to annoy me. There's Diplotech 5, finally. Way, way late. Whoa, hold up. Florence took Rome. Interesting. Anyway, what I was going to say is I have the ability to raid. So let's raid some coasts. And I just vassalized Spoleto. I finally got the local autonomy up here down low enough that I can take the War of the Remences, something like that. Mission. I get internal reforms for the next 20 years, monthly autonomy change minus 0.05, and monthly administrative power +1, and 100 government reform. Nice. And with that, I can take the crowns of Iberia, which makes me an empire, which I already am. I also get hegemon of Iberia until the end of the game, yearly prestige +1, and number of flagships +1. Awesome. I can get my next religious idea, tolerance of the true faith +2%. I can get Diplotech 6, which gets me docks. And I can vassalize Mantua. The Protestant Reformation just started in Hesse. Alright, well, looks like I'm going to have to move my capital up to the Low Countries soon. Bible translated. Let's be friends with people. Heresy. Burn the priest and his books. And there's the Dutch Revolt about to happen. So, let's see. I'm going to move my capital up here. I just need to state this. And when I get rid of the rebels, I will move my capital up there. All right, I need 286 admin power. So that's 3 months. Yeah, I can hold out 3 months. All right, there we go. Let's move my capital. And no more Dutch Revolt. I'm losing a ton of money. Decrease this a little bit, but I think the main issue is I need to get rid of some of my advisors. I gotta get rid of this guy because I'm still working on converting. He's too expensive. See, is there a cheaper guy I can get? We'll get this trade efficiency guy. That saves me a ton of money. Okay. There we go. I'm even making some money. All right, I think it's time to go ahead and fight the Ottomans. We'll call on Austria so they can take care of Bohemia and go to war. They only have 18,000 troops. and that's mostly Bohemia. So the Ottomans have 13,000 rebels, so that might be a bigger issue. Oh, never mind. They've got a lot of rebels. And I can get the mission, the City of the World's Desire. Gain 3 mercantilism, get claims on a bunch of areas, get a bunch of development in Constantinople. Constantinople changes to Catholic and Catalan, and I gain 50 papal influence, and it becomes the seat of a new cardinal. Very nice. And that is the Ottomans completely sieged down. I just gotta wait for Bohemia to be finished, which honestly, they might be now. Nah. Not yet. All right, Bohemia is done now. So let's get war reps, all their money, pull back a diplomat, and in 20 days, we'll go to peace with them. There we go. And time to sue for peace with the Ottomans. I'm taking the rest of their coastline and these 2 provinces here so I can start working my way down this way. There's a bit of a coalition, but I'm not too worried about any of it. You know, I'm going to wait till the end of the year till Karaman falls out and maybe Venice falls out maybe too. So we'll just do that. Wait a couple months. There's Diplotech 7. All right, let's peace out for the peace deal that I just said. That war's done. And I'm going to start annexing Bulgaria. It'll be done in 10 years. I'm going to go ahead and almost immediately go to war with QQ, who's allied with Mushasha, Transoxiana, which is going to be a pain in the butt for me to get to, and Isfahan, which I don't even know where the heck they are. Oh, there they are. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Should be a relatively easy war other than trying to get to Transoxiana. All right, Mushasha is out for war reps and a little bit of money. So for some reason, all of my vassals' troops are just not participating. I don't know why they aren't participating. They're all loyal. I've had them marked as siege. I've had them marked as be aggressive. I've got objectives marked for them. I don't know what the heck's going on. Bulgaria is going the wrong way, even. Why are my vassals' troops not doing anything? This is dumb. I should be able to control their troops because I am their overlord. It only makes sense to me. I can get another religious idea, yearly papal influence +2, and prestige per development from missionaries +0.1. I also get my next national idea, trade steering +20%. All right, I can take my next influence idea, diplomatic reputation +2. And I can peace out Isfahan, or however you pronounce it, war reps, and a little bit of money. Still can't get to Transoxiana, though. I can get the tier 5 government reform. I'm going to get the tercios, so I can get that infantry. And also the army tradition and army professionalism each year. I can finally get admin tech 8. The Palatinate is being attacked by Sweden, or let's see. Yeah, they're being attacked by Sweden in the Danish succession war. And Sweden is allied with Great Britain, Bohemia, Hamburg, and Muscovy. So they haven't come in yet, and Austria and Hungary have. Let's hold off and see if others come in on the Swedish side. Doesn't look like anyone else has come in yet. We'll go ahead and accept. And let's hope no one else comes in. I can get Miltech 10 just in time for some battles. I won't get the new troops yet because that will hurt my morale. Oh, good. They're finally coming. Jeez, about time. Going the other way now. What are you doing? At least some made it over. Portuguese Caribbean troops have made it over before Portugal and Castile have made it over. All right, I can finally peace out. I'm taking the coastline of everything that they've got and forget the money. I'm taking a couple more provinces. All right, just one more province and yeah, we're good. All right, so it looks like Bohemia came into the Sweden war, but looks like I'm still likely not needed really, which is good because I need to get my country in order again. So let's get some new cavalry and some new artillery. And core up one of these I can. Great Britain came into the war now too. I'm going to set a bunch of Great Britain as provinces of interest. You never know. I might get something. All right, looks like I might need to chill over here a little bit while my war exhaustion goes down. So it looks like I might hit Italy soon. Yeah, I got a little bit of a coalition. Nothing I'm worried about. Bohemia is out of the Danish Succession War. And my coalition is already falling apart. I've just annexed Bulgaria. There's the Age of Reformation. So I have the convert province, convert another nation, because I force converted Bulgaria, mainly for this. And I'm not going to join the Reformation. I will finish religious ideas before too long. Probably not going to have a colonial empire in the Age of Reformation. Not going to have the Asian trade, and not going to unify my culture group. All right. I'm going to take out one loan because I can embrace colonialism. There we go. All right, come on. Peace out of the war. Don't need 100% war score. Let's go. You got it. I can get my next influence idea. Avoid travel time, minus 25%, and liberty desire from subjects, development, minus 10%. Gonna pass the Blasphemy Act, and yeah, pass the Act of Uniformity. I'm doing a lot of converting, so I want as much missionary strength as possible. Lots of things still to convert. So I'm tired of this war. I don't want to be here anymore. It's annoying. I'm frustrated that they haven't already peaced out. We've been in this war for so long. It's been 5 years already. I'm done with it. So I'm going to go ahead and separate peace. I'm going to take Laborde and some money. Yeah, people aren't going to be happy with me, but I don't care. I really don't. I'm going to go ahead and do it. And the coalition is once again falling apart. I can get my next religious idea, which gives opinion of countries from others of the same religion plus 10, which is awesome. I also get stability cost modifier minus 10%. All right, this may be a bit of a dumb move because I still am 14,000 manpower in the hole, and I'm just starting to get my money situation under control. I've only got 10 loans left, which is basically the best it's been in a long, long time. But you know what? I'm ready for war again. A war that I control this time. So let's declare war on the Mamluks. Unfortunately, actually, let's use some favors to ask Austria to prepare for war, because that might cause them to come into the war. Yeah, there we go. So let's do this. I'm going to declare for proceed here and declare war. All right, and there's January 5th, 1525, and the end of this episode. Shortly after we started the war, we've sieged down a couple of provinces, and we're working on sieging down their capital and one of their forts. And Austria is here to help. Castile even has some troops. So hopefully this shouldn't be too bad of a war for the next episode. So, what did we do this episode? We did a decent amount. We got rid of a bunch of our subjects. We annexed and incorporated all of the ones in the Balkans, as well as finished up Naples, got Navarra. We inherited Burgundy. We got a couple more subjects. We got Toulouse after fighting a war with France, in which we got a bunch of provinces for Provence. I also diplo-vassalized Spoleto and Mantua. In addition to that, we fought a couple of wars out here in Anatolia and Middle East. We fought QQ. We got a bunch of provinces from them. We fought the Ottomans, got a bunch of provinces from them. And now we're fighting the Mamluks to get a bunch of provinces from them. In the war with France, we also took several provinces from Genoa. We took these 3 up here and their islands down here. And honestly, I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever going to flip to Sardinia, Piedmont, or Italy. That's still the goal, still the objective. Not sure it's going to happen though, but we shall see. We're making some pretty good progress. We've got a lot already. I'm by far the #1 great power in the world. I mean, I'm just crushing everyone at this point. So I think we've got a pretty good base, for the first 80 or so years of the game. So next episode, we'll finish off this war against the Mamelukes. I'm going to try to take basically all of their coastline on the Mediterranean. But I think, honestly, after this war, I'm going to need to chill over here for a little bit. So it'll be time to head up into Italy or France. But we shall see. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please come back next week for the next episode. And check out my other playthroughs on this channel. I'm currently working on a really fun run where I started as Brandenburg, formed Prussia, and am now Germany, working through the German mission tree. And head over to my other channel, Kongveal Survives, where I live stream survival games twice a week. So thank you all for being here, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, however much of it is left, and I will catch you all next time.